Welcome to another edition of the Nightly Nuge. I mean, Ted, every morning I pick up the newspaper and I see tragedy in the Middle East. This is crazy. You said it earlier in the week. You blame Uncle Sam. It's hard not to at this point when you see what's going on, the weaponry being used, the money that we've given to him from Obama to the $6 billion recently by Biden. But what I want to kind of look at this from a different angle today, Ted. You saw, I mentioned it yesterday, 31 Harvard organizations supported Hamas and said that Israel is to blame. You look all across the country in academia, college after college, organization after organization, they're all coming out and they're all supporting Hamas. I personally think there may be a correlation between what's being taught in educational systems from really pre-K all the way up to college. Is there a correlation, Ted?
Yeah, I love rhetorical questions, Keith. I know you know the answer to that because your family lives by truth, logic, and common sense, and that's what the Nightly Nuge is all about. So thank you, Keith and Tim and everybody here at the Nightly Nuge, my assistant Linda and Doug and Toby and Shemaine. We are fighting a war that literally condemns truth, logic, and common sense. And I think I wrote an article in my Ted Nugent Adventure Outdoors magazine 30-some years ago when I was on tour with the damn Yankees. And it was called The Dumbing Down of America. And then a follow-up, how did I phrase it? The spiritual death of America. We are currently graduating thousands of kids from American schools who can't read, who can't talk, who can't write, have no idea about personal hygiene, work ethic, or self-awareness, or accountability, or the drive to be the best that you can be. The dumbing down of America started right after World War II, where somehow I don't know if it was the beatniks or the hippies or just evil people, Marxists, that thought a dumb society would be more controllable because a dumb society is more controllable. The history of Hitler identifying that his society was dumb enough to look the other way as he perpetrated the Holocaust. It's on record. And here in America, Lyndon Baines Johnson made numerous comments. There are tape recordings where he thought people were so stupid that they would accept the New Deal and the Great Society, where somehow hardworking people would reward people to not be productive, not have a family, not have accountability, not obey the law, and that now we are in the whirlwind of the accumulation of that denial and that dumbing down to the spiritualistness that America is in right now. When you see these people that think tattoos and piercings and gender confusion, that is meaningful, it's because they've never had a faucet that didn't work, a toilet that didn't flush, a thermostat that didn't go up or down, or a roof over their head. They never had to build a road or a bridge or a tunnel or a dam. They never had to grow their own food. They never had to safeguard chickens from fox and coyotes and bobcats and cougars and bears and wolves. So we are in such a slovenly downward spiral of anti-self-sufficiency.
I have one more point I want to make. Ted, talk show host, legendary Lou Dobbs, who I enjoy listening to Lou. I'm going to read a quote from him on this state of our educational systems, particularly Harvard. He says, and I quote, "For shame, Harvard has become an ultra-Marxist institution aligned with the globalist left and the CCP." I mean, if we don't get our educational system turned around, Ted, those are the next generation of fill in the blank, bakers, teachers, soldiers, and voters. Final word on the educational system in America.
Final word is the wreck that is America, the train wreck, the inflation out of control, the slaughter of innocents by chemical warfare from the communist Chinese, the exploding engineered crime rate, the engineered recidivism, the engineered invasion, the engineered stupidity. The Trump haters did that. When you hate Donald Trump, who I could give their laundry list of his accomplishments that made America strong, richer, more respected, more independent, more productive. Everything Donald Trump did made America better and a better quality of life. So the Trump haters ushered in the Joe Biden gangsters, and Lou Dobbs is correct. It's not just liberals. It's not just Democrats. The liberals and the Democrats are literally Marxists.
Well, tomorrow, Ted, is Friday the 13th. And I got a couple questions of you regarding Friday the 13th on tomorrow's edition of the free-for-all edition of the Nightly Nuge. See you then, buddy.
You got the Nightly Nuge. Truth, logic, and common sense. It's so good for you.